Hey guys, today is 9/11 of 2013. Please keep the families in prayers of the victims that happened in 2001. Very tragic moment in the U.S. history. I also know that this is an educational video only, so please consult a professional financial advisor. I just give you my opinions, my thoughts on what I see in the charts, but you decide what you do because knowing that Forex trading is very risky. With that, let's get into the charts. Okay, you can see that this is a seasonality average on the euro, what the euro will probably be doing in forecasting the future, and this is just an average. So, it according to TOS charts and there are calculations, algorithms, it makes a high on 9/10, it dips on 9/11, and then it shoots up all the way to the 17th, and then it dips down and finds a pivot low on October the 1st, and it goes to the 8th, and then it goes back down to the 11th, and then it does the same thing 17 and 18, and then it shoots all the way down to 11, 14, and 13, 11, 14. So that's just on an average basis. I just want to put that out there. Let's see if it comes to pass. I also wanted to show you this chart right here. Remember my Andrews pitchfork? Remember this area I was telling you guys about on my past videos? Let's zoom into it. You see what I want to show you. This is that angle, and this is monthly candles, so don't get spooked. And it found support here, and now it's dealing here. And if we go into the 4 hour, you kind of see the big picture, it cracked it like it cracked it here and here, and it wants to get above it. So this is where we're at right now. This is the cluster, and this is the resistance right now that we have. It's trying to get above 32.77 and close up there and continue higher. But that's one issue. The other issue is that 3270 ish around there. It's that 45 degrees, so it's all connected and related. So that's why everything is you see it. You just pick up patterns on different charts and different things. But that's one problem that the euro is having right now. If we go to my let's see. Got so many charts. This is my grid of the current swings. You see you got the 20 right here. It's not an issue yet because it hasn't even kissed it. It's like that 32.86. It's gone as high as 32.81 yesterday. And I was going to short it, but I was thinking, them London boys, they're sneaky. They'll act like it's going to go down and then just squeeze you right up. So I was like, I'm going to stay out of it and just watch it, today and see what happens. But you got resistance. If it gets up there, that 32.93, that's a 25% move. Um, and let's see what else I wanted to show you. I don't know if maybe that was about it. A couple of things that I wanted to show you. Let's glance this chart. I know there's some stuff there I want to show you. Okay, you can see right here that, let's zoom in even more. You have the Cajun right there as resistance. You got Woody's R2 weekly, and you got Woody's monthly PP right there, that 32.62. That's why it's resting there like if it's nesting an egg. It's just setting a base. And you're right back. You're right at the middle of the linear regression line right here. The good thing is that you're above the 50. You're out of the mobile band, so that's good. Above the the 200, the 100, and definitely away from the cloud. So that's good. It wants to push higher, but it's having problems right here at this level. So that's your issue right there. And then once it hits that 20, see what's going to do, which is at 32.85. If it breaks through that, then your next target will be that 33.16, which is up here. And then the end of the Darvis box, which is 33.25. Let's see if we see anything on the weekly. On the weekly, you're pretty much resistance here. The same thing. You have it on this moving average I have. And on the weekly, you probably have a target right here if you get all the way up here, which is 33.22 or 23. And then you're gonna have to face your enemy that you've having issues for like the last couple of weeks. You're 200 on the weekly. You got to get over that hump to at least even try to get to 37.10. But you're out of the cloud, which is good. If you can stay out of the cloud on the weekly, then we have potential move to the upside. Let's look at the big picture and let's see what we got going on over there. On the big picture, you guys know the drill: monthly, weekly, daily, and a 12-hour. I already explained why I have all these lines. These are percentages, percents. So it's different from Fibonacci. It's just kind of the same, but just a little more. And as you can see, it's struggling right here at the 62.5%, but it's not struggling. It's having a base there. It's struggling really at the 50 on the 12-hour chart and that 50 SMA. It's so you see that, and then you see the Andrews pitchfork angle I showed you on the monthly. That's all the same thing. So that's everybody's looking at it at different views. Are seeing this. Oh man, we having issues here. I'm looking at the Andrews like, oh that. So then I'm kind of puzzling together the whole thing, and I'll see now, and then calculations with the degrees. 45 degree at that 3270. So it's like a lot of stuff, and that's why it's having issues. Technical traders will see that and it's like, man, I don't know if we're gonna get over this wall. And you can see it reflected on Tima. You got all these cherries, and you see that the MACD now is shading down lower, but still positive, and this is trending sideways. Still positive, but looks like it could start turning if you start getting signals to go to the downside and have another cycle going down. This is still positive, strong, strong. You can see the TTM pushing higher, very positive. So the 12-hour is strong. We need to crack that 32. We need to crack this level with Momo. That 32.34 with strength and push it down, and then I see the next target would be, if we could crack it down, would be that 32.04, and maybe hit that and maybe bounce, maybe do like a 1, 2, and then 3. It's kind of deal, but that's me just speculating. On the daily, you're gonna have issues, or you probably have issues already with the 20 SMA. And if you fail that, you're going to have support at that 32.14. So it's going to bounce right there. And then you got the 50 there. And then you have the 100 and the 200 simple moving average. So it's good. Tima's telling you, the trend has changed now on the daily. So it's to the upside. Like I said, too, you're above mobile. So that's good. You're out of the chop zone. Mobile is confirming Tima. This is kind of going sideways. Fisher buy signal. Everything is looking good to the upside. You got a hockey stick setting up here, so it could probably bring a temporary pullback and then maybe shoot higher or just continue going down. This is positive. You got 3 bars, yellow bars, so that's good. And this is starting slowly changing to green. So once this is all green right here, then we're like really good. You're positive here, well, kind of in the mobile band, so you're like in chop mode. Tima's positive. Mobile's positive. Like I said in my other previous video, you've got 2 cherries here, so now the 5 wants to hook up with the 50 and the 20, so that could probably be some strength to the upside. This needs to change. This I don't like. I don't like Fishers on a weekly going down, and then you have them going up on the daily. So it's like a cluster. Same thing here. We need to get above 50 and push higher if we're going to go. And we have a blue bar here, so that's looking good. Squeeze plays to the upside, and this is still negative. And on the monthly, hasn't really changed much. Everything's pretty much intact. So I'm just watching it. This is the range you want to be watching right now if you're scalping or whatever. This is the 12-hour right here. Between the game is in between 32. Actually, let's take the high 32.82 and that low of 32.38. This is where that's your range. If we bust through to the top, just jump on it because it's gonna go higher. Everything is telling you that it wants to push higher. Just know that there's going to be resistance on certain levels going up. And if it's going to push down, it could do a setup for a third wave to then really push higher, or really have a 1, 2, 3 going down. Like A, B, and then C. Or it could do the opposite: A, B, or maybe up to here, and then C go up. So let's see what happens. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll good luck trading in the U.S. session. Peace.